1960, the coin that challenged the world. This 1-cent coin almost started a war of ideas. Pause. Not with weapons, but with words. This is the 1960 United States 1 cent, worth just 1 cent, but carrying a message that shook the world. Look closely. 3 words engraved forever. In God we trust. In 1960, this wasn't just faith. It was a challenge. America and the Soviet Union, 2 superpowers, one believed in God, the other rejected him. So America did something dangerous. They put God on money, and this man, Abraham Lincoln. He freed the slaves, he saved the Union, and in 1960, he watched America from both sides of the coin. Front side, Lincoln's face. Back side, Lincoln Memorial. No other U.S. coin did this. This wasn't art. It was a warning. 1 word. Liberty. Freedom of speech. Freedom of faith. Freedom of thought. In the middle of the Cold War, this word was louder than bombs. And here's the secret. Some 1960 pennies are worth millions because of mistakes. Imagine a poor child holding a coin that could change his life and never knowing. This coin passed through soldiers, farmers, children, history. It never spoke, but it said everything. Empires fight with weapons. America spoke through a coin. Check your old pennies. History might be hiding in your pocket. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because we reveal the hidden stories behind rare coins that you won't find anywhere else. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. In God we trust. Liberty, 1961 cent, United States of America. A coin that quietly changed American history. Introduction, a small coin with a giant story. At first glance, the 1960 United States 1 cent looks simple, small, copper-colored, and ordinary. But hidden inside this tiny coin is a powerful story of faith, freedom, Cold War fear, national identity, and American pride. This coin carries 3 powerful words: in God we trust, and one eternal idea: liberty. The 1960 Lincoln cent is not just money. It is a message stamped in metal, sent not only to Americans, but to the entire world. The 1961 cent was officially minted in the year 1960, during the presidency of Dwight D. Eisenhower. This period was extremely sensitive for the United States. The Cold War was at its peak. The USA and the Soviet Union were ideological enemies. Communism rejected religion. America wanted to show the world it stood for God, freedom, and democracy. So even a small coin became a symbolic weapon. The design used in 1960 was created by Victor David Brenner, a Lithuanian-American sculptor and engraver. Important note: although the coin was minted in 1960, the design itself was first created in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Lincoln was chosen because he ended slavery, he preserved the Union, he symbolized unity and liberty. Before 1909, U.S. coins only showed symbolic figures. Lincoln became the first real historical person on a U.S. coin. This was revolutionary. Lincoln represented freedom for enslaved people, sacrifice for the nation, moral strength, faith, and justice. By 1960, Lincoln had become a national icon, and keeping him on the coin reinforced America's core values. What do we see on the front? On the front side of the 1961 cent, portrait of Abraham Lincoln. The words "in God we trust," the word liberty, the year 1960, meaning behind each element. Green: in God we trust. This phrase became America's official motto in 1956. Why? To clearly separate America from atheist communist nations, to declare that America's power comes from faith and moral belief. By placing this phrase on money, America was saying, Every transaction we make is under God. Liberty. This single word carries centuries of struggle. Freedom from British rule, freedom of speech, freedom of religion. In 1960, liberty was not just a word, it was a challenge to communism. Lincoln's portrait. Lincoln faces right, calm and serious. His expression reflects responsibility, moral burden, leadership in crisis. It reminds citizens that freedom is never free. 1960 was not a normal year. It was the year of the U.S. presidential election, the beginning of the space race, a time of racial tension and civil rights movements. The government wanted stability. Coins were one of the most powerful everyday tools to reinforce national identity. Every American, from children to soldiers, touched this coin. The 1961 cent was minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark. A special variety exists. 1960, small date; 1960, large date. Collectors value these differences highly. The coin was made of 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. Copper symbolized strength, durability, industrial power of America. No, the coin was made to support daily trade, to spread national values, to unify the people. Its real value was symbolic, not financial. To the world, this coin silently said, America believes in God. America stands for liberty. America will not bow to tyranny. Even enemies understood this message today. Most 1961 cent coins are common in circulation condition, worth 1 to 5 cents, but rare versions can reach thousands of dollars. Some error coins reach 6 figures. Backside, reverse, history, the wheat that fed a nation. When you turn the 1961 cent, the design changes, but the message remains powerful. What appears on the backside? 1 cent, United States of America, 2 wheat ears, 1 on each side. This is why it is called the wheat penny, meaning of the wheat design. The wheat ears symbolize agriculture, prosperity, hard work. The common American farmer America was built by farmers, workers, and immigrants. The wheat design honored ordinary people, not kings or emperors. Even in 1960, when technology was rising, this design reminded the nation, never forget your roots. The wheat penny design was officially replaced in 1958 by the Lincoln Memorial design. Important clarification, 1,960 coins do not have wheat on the back. They show the Lincoln Memorial. So why the confusion? Because the spirit of the wheat penny era still influenced collectors, and many people wrongly call early Lincoln cents wheat cents. The true backside of the 1961 cent shows the Lincoln Memorial, Lincoln's statue visible inside the memorial. This was symbolic. Lincoln watches over the nation even after death. His presence is both on front and back. This made the coin unique in U.S. history. The message was clear. The values of Lincoln surround America completely. No other U.S. coin had this honor. This is where the story becomes dangerous and exciting. 1. 1960, small date versus large date. Differences in the shape of 0 and 6. Small date coins are rarer. Collectors pay premium prices too. Double die errors. Some coins were struck twice accidentally. These coins show doubled letters, shadow-like dates, value $1,000 to $25,000 plus, depending on condition. 3. Off-center and misstrike coins errors caused by machine failure. Some sold for $50,000 to $100,000 plus common 1961 cent. 1 cent to 5 cents, uncirculated, mint condition. $5 to $50, rare error. Coins, $10,000 to $100,000 plus millions. Truth, no verified 1961 cent has sold for millions. Claims of million-dollar penny are mostly fake rumors. But a future discovery could change history, because It represents Cold War ideology. It carries America's official motto. It shows Lincoln twice. It connects faith, liberty, and power. Collectors are not buying copper. They are buying history. This coin passed through children's hands, soldiers' pockets, bread counters, war times, civil rights movements. It never spoke, but it witnessed everything. Empires rise with swords. America spoke through coins.